Hi there, I'm Turkle Sorensen, and this is your tech tip. So, yesterday I told you about a tripod. That's all good and fine. What are you going to do with it? Well, one of the things that we can use it for is to stabilize video. And to give you an idea of what the fancy version is, this is the fancy version, okay? You mount your camera, it has a gimbal, you can actually move this around and the camera stays very still. There's a counterweight down here to keep the camera still. A Merlin version of this, figure $700–800. There's a Tiffin version of this called a Smoothie that you can get for a couple $100, and well, maybe between $150–200, depending on where you buy it. That works well. The Smoothie is actually made for an iPhone, so if you have an iPhone, I highly recommend it. Just keep in mind it costs the same as the phone. So that's the expensive version, and I told you I was going to show you how to do this with the less expensive flipper. So this is just a tripod, 3 legs, extensions, center column, and a head. And in this case, a not so nice head. What we want to do is figure out the balance point of this, okay? So, one finger, and yes, I cheat because I actually kind of have a pretty good idea where I'm going with this, because I've done this before. But relatively close, right about there. So I'm right under the collar where the legs are mounted, okay? This is my balance point. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to hold the tripod like this. See what I'm doing? You mount your camera here, you hold it like this. And now, the bottom of the tripod will balance out the weight of the camera. Does that make sense? So when you do this, you don't get this jigging back and forth, which is typically what happens when you're walking. This is why people get seasick. Okay, so that's what happens in a glide cam or a steady cam. And the action with your arm is actually the same thing as a $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 Steadicam vest rig. It's the same thing, except you use your arm. There. Now, make smooth videos. Was that easy? Oh, sorry. Anyways, if you got questions and comments, please feel free to leave them. And that's it for today. There's how to make a Steadicam out of a tripod. Oh, you do have a tripod, right?